it's important to have a healthy cardiovascular system. So let's look at some self-care that we can do. It doesn't take a whole lot. Some things that we can do on our own, simple things at home to take care of our cardiovascular system. Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Minke. This is Minke Wellness. And self-care really is the key to any wellness program. It's about you taking care of yourself. There aren't people running around keeping track, reminding you every day. You're going to have to do some of this stuff on your own. Well, the nice thing about some of this self-care stuff is that's really effective is that it's easy to do. It doesn't require huge amounts of time. You literally can do some of these things in seconds, and it makes a difference. So let's go through some items, some self-care items that you can do, we can all do to take care of our cardiovascular system. So one of the big things that we can do is to drink enough water. I know that sounds simple, and you heard it over and over again, but drinking morning water, first thing in the morning, you drink a 16-ounce glass of water, that can really boost the health of your cardiovascular system. It washes out the system, helps reset metabolism, gets the toxins out, reduces our stress levels because at the tissue level, reduces the stress at the tissue level because we're less acidic. I mean, this is just a good overall thing that we can do that's going to make a difference. It's also very important for the cardiovascular system in particular. It keeps our blood flowing. Okay, after nighttime we detox. The body gets dehydrated, and when we get dehydrated, our blood volume decreases. When our blood volume decreases, we end up with thicker blood, and that puts strain on the cardiovascular system. So one of the easy self-care things we can do is to drink more water. Okay, and that's just one of those things you got to keep track of, and you can carry a water bottle with you. Now we've got all kinds of specialized water bottles that you can have your name printed on, and they're metal and insulated, and I won't name any brand names, but we all know what we're talking about. And very exciting stuff, right? We get to carry our own water bottle around. So do that, do whatever works for you, be stylish, and drink your water. Another thing we can do for as a self-care, simple self-care, is learn how to breathe. And I'm big on breathing. Some of you are already tuning me out. Okay, turn this guy off. I've already heard about water and breathing. But let's do, I'm going to go through a little breathing exercise, not right this moment. I'll give you a few more tips. But at the end of the video here, I'm going to do some breathing exercises that I think are very, very easy to do that we can use for self-care for the cardiovascular system. The third thing we can do for the cardiovascular system is a little bit of self-massage, okay? And now, massage therapy is awesome to promote circulation. When we get tight, the tissue gets tight. Literally, the tissue gets things get so tight and restricted that I'm affecting the blood flow at the periphery. And you might say, well, what does that have to do with the heart? Well, if the peripheral circulation gets sluggish, then the heart has to work harder to get that blood through the tissue. And we've got unhealthy tissue at the other end. So it's a double benefit to not only is it helping the cardiovascular system, but it's helping the local tissue. So we're talking about self-massage, and I love to enhance self-massage with some essential oil. And my particular blend for the cardiovascular system is AromaLife. And this is a blend of cypress, marjoram, ylang-ylang, and helichrysum in a single blend oil. Smells nice. And we can use that as part of the massage. The nice thing about essential oils is, as part of the massage, is they give us that enhancement. They get a little bit of awareness to the skin. It has that fresh aroma, and it makes it something special beyond just, okay, I'm gonna work on doing a little rub down. But using a little essential oil in there, especially something like AromaLife, to help promote the circulation of the tissue, get the tissue to release, do a little self-massage. And this can be done real simple, where you can do the pressure, simple pressure on the tissue, and of course we get a little cranked up right around here. So just going to take take pressure on the tissue. That's one simple way to start massage and get that awareness and that circulation. Okay, so just that simple pressure. Then we can do light strokes, right? Very simple light strokes, and we want to generally pull toward the body. Okay, and so it's not a lot of heavy work here. And I'm showing you upper body. You can do the face that comes down, all the lymph drainage. I've got a whole video on the lymph system, so you want to watch that. But this was self-massage for this cardiovascular system. And then we can do some stretching that can help with the thing. You can stretch the shoulder here, turn your head this way, turn your head that way, stretch out, turn your head this way, turn your head that way. Same thing on the other side, stretching, turn your head this way and then that way. reach up, turn your head this way and then that way, and you can do small circles. So this is just kind of simple stuff. And if you do that with me, if you just did that, what did it take? 1 minute, not even. And you can already feel the circulation, you can feel the stress levels come down. It's so nice to do a little self-massage, add the essential oil to it. So you're putting a few drops of essential oil into my hand, little inhalation, rub it on. So I'm getting that aroma component, and then do a nice little slather. And this slather cover, a little bit more coverage with the flat hand and with a little bit of massage oil, and you can get that circulation again. So obviously it'd be better without shirt on if we're trying to get the fluid. So this is a really nice way, a little self-massage, great self-care for the cardiovascular system. If you've got, you look down at your veins in your legs and you're seeing some stress in those veins, this is a great thing to be doing on a daily basis to really get that fluid to return back up to the heart with the help of some massage, and use some AromaLife massage essential oil to enhance that massage. Really a great way to take care of the vascular system, okay? So now I said I would give you a little bit of breathing. The breathing really makes a difference to our stress level. So I'm going to go through a few minutes of breathing and invite you to breathe with me. I call this therapeutic breath. I engage my consciousness and my imagination to to improve my health. So this is self-care of the cardiovascular system. And I'm going to breathe into two parts of this. Of course, I've got actually three parts. I've got the veins, the arteries, and the heart. So I'm going to first breathe into, I'm going to try to think of what I'll go ahead and breathe into the heart first. No, maybe I'll breathe into the veins first, okay? So I'm going to breathe into the veins. So I'm going to breathe in and feel those veins that go all the way out. So I'm just going to use my hands because I got all these little veins that come out. So I'm going to reach out and to the veins that are all the way to the fingertips. Okay, and I'm just going to feel and then go into the bloodstream, follow the bloodstream, and then I'm going to pay attention to the tubes that the blood is traveling in. I'm saying I'm paying attention. So I'm asking my body and asking my brain to say, okay, I'm going to pay attention to the veins. And as I breathe into the veins that go down my whole arm, down into my hand, I'm going to ask my body to show me any parts that are stressed, or show me, and I'm actually identifying some stress in the elbow here. And so I'm breathing down, and now I want to really work on giving those clean, healthy veins. So I'm going to breathe those scrubby bubbles and clean the veins and keep everything nice and scrubby, nice and clean and sparkly. Okay, and I'm going to pull that blood back to the heart because the veins are so I'm going to breathe and pull, breathe and pull. Okay, so that brings us to the heart. Okay, so this is just an example. I'm just doing one arm, but I would do the whole body, head, and get into the brain. You can get into the vascular system of every organ. Right, you could obviously we could spend some time with this. You've worried about the vascular system in your brain, then breathe into your brain, breathe into the veins that are in your brain, right? And get your brain in consciousness, and you imagine the healing, imagine the strengthening of those veins using your mind, your imagination, okay? And I'm gonna whatever images I want. I like the scrubby bubbles to clean and fortify. And then I know that I eat good food and that I take supplements. So I'm going to invite those supplements that are in my bloodstream to go into the veins and strengthen those veins. I take supplements to strengthen the connective tissue. And so any of those supplements for that would be something that I would focus on. So connective tissue strengthening, get a good stronger veins, okay? And in my brain, I already feel the areas that are kind of weak to my consciousness are this area here on the left-hand side. So just that's what I feel. So again, I'm not going to go through every body part, but this is and now as we go to the veins, I'm going to pull that to the heart, and I'm going to pay attention to the heart. Breathe in, and I'm going to breathe those scrubby bubbles, and it can pick a color. Purple seems good to me, kind of a crimson purple color. So I'm going to breathe into the heart, and I'm going to feel all four chambers. And if you're not familiar with the heart, you can go find a picture diagram, and it has four chambers and has a divide, and you got you can just get as much detail as you want. And I'm going to feel those scrubby bubbles go through the heart, and then out to the arteries. Right, and so then the arterial system goes out to the body, and I'm sending those scrubby bubbles all the way out, now back down the arm, and and then it returns to the vein. I've made that full circle. So I can do that, veins to heart, to arteries, arteries back out, and I can feel that whole circle and that circulative, that vascular system. So it's just a self-care. Like I said, that seems a little bit more involved, and I agree. As you get good at this, as you get better at this, I can, in one breath, kind of get in touch with my entire vascular system, breathe into my veins. Okay, scrubby bubbles, breathe into my heart, pull all that fluid back to the heart, and include the heart in the scrubby bubbles, and then out to the rest of the body as I breathe out, and the blood goes out. And I've made my full circle in 3 breaths, 3, 4, 5 breaths. So how much does that take? I mean, what, 10, 20 seconds? I mean, you could do half a minute on this. Saying sometimes it takes a little practice, but you get good at it, and you can learn how to do this. So this is just a few self-care tips that I'm sharing with you. Make sure you stay hydrated, do a little self-massage, and learn how to breathe consciously. And these can be amazing things to enhance to help with the taking care of the self-care system, self-care for your cardiovascular system. And like I said, I love to enhance the massage part with essential oils. And today we're featuring the AromaLife blend, fabulous essential oil blend from Young Living. Okay. Wellness is one day at a time. Every little bit that we do counts, right? The body registers that. It counts. If I do a little bit, I get the benefit of that. It's every little bit counts. So if we do a little bit, a little bit more, we move ourselves in the right direction. Now, if I can get the stuff that I do to get over the bad stuff, then I'm actually improving my health. If I'm still doing more bad stuff than good, then my health is sinking down. So I got to get enough of these little things that I can do to get my health promoting activity to just nudge at least ahead, and so that maybe I'm not getting a real strong upward slant, but I'm at least tipping the scale to going on the upward direction. I don't want to be staying steady or going down. I certainly don't want to go down. The reason I don't want to stay steady is it's so easy to go from there to go down. It's just only one little tweak. I want to be going up and feel that. So that's kind of my philosophy of that. Happy wellness, one day at a time.